Welcome to the Untold Success Stories. This is the extraordinary journey of Sunil Oplab. Friends, Sunil was born in Badlapur, Maharashtra. Early on, he was separated from his parents at the age of 3.5 because Badlapur lacked English medium schools. He was sent to Pune to live with his grandmother to access better education. Living in Pune, friends, away from his parents, shaped his independence and self-reliance. He grew up among 6 other children at his grandmother's house, learning to stand on his own, think for himself, and take complete responsibility. He went on to study mechanical engineering, earning a diploma from a polytechnic. Now that gave him both technical foundation and confidence to innovate. Friends, his first attempts in business began early, around the age of just 21. He and some friends tried selling industrial goods, that is pumps and gearboxes. He did this while carrying many roles: delivery, sales, accounts, all of it. It was a bootstrap hustle. The venture did not scale massively, but it sowed the seeds of entrepreneurship in Sunil. He then took a sales job in flexible packaging machinery. Though it was an employee's role, he used it as a school of business. Even while being an employee, he kept his dream alive of doing something unique. He and his partner started a distribution business, Pyramid Enterprises, that sold industrial equipment. Now that worked for a while, but expansion brought losses. Then came a moment that deeply changed the direction. Sunil once visited a residential complex in Pune, saw behind the scenes how water tanks were cleaned manually. Workers inside the tanks cleaning with detergents meant for clothes, sometimes even spitting into those tanks. The sanitary standard was appalling. He felt something had to be done, and that painful sight was the catalyst. That was the turning point. That spark led to innovation. He decided to design a scientific hygienic solution for drinking water tank cleaning. He researched, collaborated with foreign technical firms, developed 6-stage cleaning process, use of antibacterial agents, eco-friendly chemicals. He called this service as Tank Clean. He even started doing the tank cleaning himself in the early days to understand all the nuances of the activity. He built his growth on 3 strategies. First, his offer: professional scientific drinking water tank cleaning, a category that did not exist then, plus water storage tanks built with liner technology, prefabricated, corrosion resistance, hygienic. Secondly, his audience: residential complexes, public institutions, industrial clients, municipal bodies, places with high water usage and safety expectations. And thirdly, his operations: establishing systems, quality control, after-sales service, using international technology such as Japanese liners, Australian collaborations, setting up manufacturing and a franchise model for scaling. Pushback came in many forms. Skeptics said people will not pay for cleaning water tanks. Another low point came when the flexible pouch manufacturing venture from his earlier days faced downturns. The turning point was when Tank Clean began to gain trust. He did free demos, visually showed dirt removed from the tanks. Awareness campaigns were there in big numbers. Now skeptics began to see the difference. Then returning customers and word of mouth grew. The franchise model enabled scaling, and meanwhile, realizing water storage tanks also needed hygienic design, he expanded into tanks with liners, prefabricated steel tanks. Shubham Tanks and Liners Private Limited was born. Momentum montage followed. The business scaled up from cleaning few tanks by hand to 480 franchisees cleaning thousands of tanks every day across more than 150 cities of India. He expanded manufacturing capacity, established modern factory in Kalyan, Maharashtra, producing over 4,000 tanks per annum. He introduced Secure Store, a corrosion-resistant coating tank liners, and a lot of other aspects. He delivered large water storage tanks in major government projects like the Jal Jeevan Mission, installed huge capacity tanks in Kerala and Rajasthan. Today, the payoff is massive. The company is expected to reach 1,000 crore turnover before 2030. It has become a strong national, even international player in water storage and water tank cleaning and hygiene solutions. The impact: clean water, hygienic water, safe drinking water, thousands of entrepreneurs in franchise network, and plenty of jobs created. But more than money, there is an emotional fulfillment. Sunil experienced the satisfaction of turning disgust and neglect into dignity and service. His innovation has saved many from waterborne diseases. His network empowers people. His region, once lacking proper water storage design, now benefits from modern water infrastructure. Several life lessons emerged from his journey. First, persistence. Many early businesses failed, but he kept experimenting. Secondly, vision. Seeing a problem most ignored, unsafe tank cleaning, bad water storage, showed the wave. And third was his courage, investing in quality. Fourthly, generosity in choosing people and campaigns for raising the bar for hygiene. Friends, if this story of Sunil Oplab moves you, take a moment to consider which lesson resonates: persistence, vision, courage, or generosity. Friends, I'm a strategic investor, a growth investor who invests money, technology, experience, influence, and ecosystem to take businesses to the next level. You can message me to understand how this can empower your business. So now let me thank our sponsors who support this kind of storytelling, stories that matter. My first sponsor is Sante Spa Cuisine, reminding us that mindful food and wellness are not luxuries, but the building blocks of a very healthy life and a healthy society. My second sponsor is Born Active Gym Wear, proving that comfort and strength stitched together push every boundary. Turning Red Media Studios, where true stories become platforms of influence and monetization. SDG 6 Water Storage Solutions, securing today's water to protect tomorrow's security. See you in the next lot.